Greetings, everyone. My name is Q. Who am I? Well, let me introduce myself. I'm a husband, father, a public speaker, and a believer in God. And this wonderful bunch of folk right here, that's my family. Meet Q.S. Bullock and Sacrifice. By this time, seemed as though everything was going just wonderful. We were performing all over the country in venues both large and small. You know us. We love playing music and ministering the gospel. So wherever you needed us, we were there. Colleges, universities, nightclubs, didn't matter. If you wanted the gospel, we were more than happy to oblige. It was either perform or rehearse. Something was going on at all times. Little did we know the enemy was waiting to wreak havoc. You see that young man standing to my right in the black coat? Not only is that my son, but he's the anchor of this group and the reason that I still do this. Little did I know that he was about to come under a serious attack from the enemy. He graduated from high school with honors, knew exactly what college he wanted to go to and what he wanted to do with his life. But none of us expected what came next. Up out of nowhere, he was stricken with an eating disorder that caused his esophagus to constrict every time food touched a nerve in his throat. So for 2 solid years, he couldn't eat solid food, and he was on a liquid diet and lost weight all the way down to nothing but pure skin and bones. I remember one day stepping through the bathroom door as he was washing his face, and he had his shirt off, and that's when reality hit Annette and I. We could literally see the bone structure under his rib cage because of the weight he had lost. But what we did know is not only was he going through this eating disorder, that he was also going through depression because of this eating disorder. It all came to a head one Christmas morning when everyone was in the house opening presents, eating, and having fun. I peeked my head outside just to see what was going on with him. And he was sitting outside on Christmas Day on the bumper of my truck, crying his eyes out, saying, "Dad, is this the way I'm going to die? I really don't want to go through this anymore, Daddy." I felt like my hands were completely tied, but I knew I had to do something. So I told him, "Get dressed, son." I didn't know where we were headed, but I knew my son expected me to do something. We just started driving, and when we stopped, we were at UNC Chapel Hill Hospital. And they began a process to try to see if they could fix my son. It took several months. But after the process was done, I'll never forget how the doctor who performed the procedure came out to Annette and I and shook his head and said he did not think the procedure worked, leaving the doctor to believe that he had nerve damage. So the doctor gave us a number to contact a surgeon in Cleveland, Ohio, quite a ways away from us, but we didn't care. Whatever we had to do to fix our son, that's what we do. And one Sunday morning, I was in the pulpit preaching, and up out of nowhere, a voice spoke to me and said, "You don't have to go to Cleveland, Ohio. The reason your son was jumping on that hospital bed is because I, God, was healing him. Sure, the doctor performed a procedure, but I want no man taking credit for my miracle." And instantly I knew that the voice of God had spoken, and my son was healed. So we transferred him back to Wake Technical College so that we could be close enough to take care of him. But him being the warrior he is, he didn't want to give in like that. So he transferred back out again to North Carolina A&T University, where he would not only finish college while fighting this terrible disorder, but he would also graduate with honors, maintain his status on the dean's academic list, and never stop playing music.
I've been trying to figure out why this life has got the best of me. Wondering if this an illusion, or have I lost my sanity? Will I make it through another day, or should I just give up? Can I depend on you to rescue me and strengthen